make sure that nothing that people have noticed over the years of seeing Alegria is missing from this video, and that's why it has to be a collaboration.
Part of the joy is also bringing in local crew, local companies, and getting them to fit in with now how we work with the Cirque. So far Australia's been a very pleasant experience, I have to say, with Super Cruise.
TV cameras aren't as sensitive as the human eye. In the human eye, you come out from bright sunny Sydney and you step into this dark tent and the whole magic begins, and you sort of get used to the slightly dimmer lights, and these characters in very strange clothes come out of the darkness and entertain you. Unfortunately, if you bring TV cameras in, it just turns into a dark experience, and that's no fault of the Cirques. They're lighting for human eyes.
Luke created a lighting design for the show which is very beautiful and works perfectly for an audience of 2,000 people. But if you film the show, there are a whole different set of parameters that you have to take account of before you can have something that appears halfway decent on the television screen.
Of course, the concept that I developed 7 years ago for Alegria is not something that's going to work well for film or for television, so it really needs to be rethought and to a certain extent redesigned.
Luke's role as the original lighting designer is to be here to make sure that the show that ends up on the television screen is basically his show. But like all kind of creative collaborations, although we have these quite specific responsibilities, the thing is very loose in the end, and often, you know, one of us will be making a suggestion as to how this works and the other person will be. They call us the Teletubbies, we all sit here.
Patrick and Sooty and Dave seem to have really grasped the intention behind the design. You know, that it was kind of, you know, incandescent, late 19th century, suggestive of autumn and fall, and, you know, very deep, tarnished amber colors. And I think that if the guys get a sense of that, then the transformation, because it is in fact a transformation, can only be a successful one. It's gone rather well. Of course, it's always a matter of adjusting, and we're adjusting back and forth. I adjust to the needs for television lighting, and of course, every once in a while I throw in my 2 cents worth about colors and the feel, and everyone has been quite receptive, so it's gone rather well.
And just working with another lighting designer, working with Luke, who sees things in a very different way than I would see them, you learn an enormous amount of kind of inspirational stuff that you think about the next time you do a show. Oh, well, he saw it that way. I would never have thought of doing that. And then you learn from that. It's interesting.
And certainly the tremendous difference between what's really happening on stage and then the end result on film. It's fascinating.